Hey guys, and welcome back to another reading vlog. I am sick. I'm gonna get that out of the way. I clearly sound very ill. I'm trying to recover from sickness, but my voice is gonna sound like this, so I apologize. But I am starting off this weekly reading vlog. I took a week off because, if you can believe it, I've sounded like this for a full week and it's not getting better, so I'm not going to avoid filming anymore. But I am currently reading or listening to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This is the YA book club pick for Barnes & Noble, and I wanted to get a head start on this because I procrastinate my book club picks every month. So I'm going to not procrastinate because this isn't until the end of, or the middle of March. But I wanted to get this done and out of the way because I have some exciting books that I am getting to, or I want to get to, that I need to get to these ones done first so I can just fully dive in to my Sarah J. Maas book over there that's been staring at me, wanting me to read it, and I haven't let myself read it yet. So, it is February 24th, it's a little past noon, and this is where we're starting it. So, I am currently listening to this one. I'm 177 pages into and I'm on chapter 20. And so far I'm liking it. This is a YA thriller. And this one stars, there's a murder that happened from two kids with a senior girl named Andy Bell, and she was murdered by her then boyfriend named Sal. And then he killed himself, and he sent a text message saying it was me. Like, I'm so sorry. And our main character, Pip, or Pippa, is doing a school project and she doesn't think Sal killed himself. So she is reopening the investigation for a school project and is doing an investigation, basically. A few things with this. I don't know. I mean, it is 5 years in the past, but still, like, the family is still in town. Like, everything is still... 5 years is not that long to investigate, for a high school kid to be approved by the school to investigate a murder. Or a double murder, I guess. A double murder-suicide. So, I have you have to suspend your disbelief a little bit in this one with thinking that this would be allowed by the school. But with that being said, I'm enjoying this one. I really like the different formats we get in this, especially with the audiobook. So this said that it was fans for Karen McManus, which I've never read, and also a few other YA thrillers that I have enjoyed, so I thought that I was really gonna like this one. I am enjoying this a lot. I think the formatting is probably the best thing about this book so far. I'm enjoying the characters and things like that, but it's very standard YA thriller in my opinion. There's nothing really that sets it apart from everything else that I've read. I've not read that much, but they all kind of fall into the same tropes, especially in the thriller genre. So this particular one has interviews that they do really well on the audiobook. This one has redacted statements and things like that. It's got text messages. Now I flipped through this while I'm reading along, and this one, it has different formats with the interviews that they talk about. There is like redacted parts, and then with like the text messages that we see, it's in that format as well. So it's really awesomely formatted, that I really think that enhances the entire reading experience. So far, nothing earth-shattering. We've got a ton of suspects, of course. Several new information coming out that constantly are adding to the suspects, and things like that that you think that the police would have found out over a high school student doing investigations. So I definitely think that you have to suspend your disbelief a little bit with this book, not thinking that the police would find these things out, but I am enjoying it nonetheless. So I'm continually listening to that one. I am listening to it at 1.75 speed, and it says that I only have about 6 hours left, so I should be able to finish that fairly soon. I did want to show you guys when I get arcs, whether or not I'm reading them or not. Anything that strikes my interest, I bring home, and then I want to tell you guys about them so you guys know. So this one is called Crave. Very Twilighty. This is by Tracy Wolff, and I'm just a sucker for anything vampire. This one comes out April 7th of 2020, and I was not really like interested necessarily in this for the Twilight aspect, but I got suckered in when it said, my whole world changed when I stepped inside of the academy. And you guys know how I feel about the Vampire Academy. So I am very interested in this one now, and I kind of want to go into it a little bit blind, but it sounds like maybe this person was placed for bait, things like that in the academy. I'll let you guys know because I definitely want to get to this one, and it sounds pretty cool. And if it's Twilighty, it says for fans of Stephanie Garber and PC Cast, which is the wrong area for me. So this could either be really good or really bad. So who knows? This will be a mixed bag of what I will get, because if you guys have been around on my channel, you guys know the only rant video I've done was a PC Cast video. So this may be adding to it, or it may be a new favorite. So we'll find out with that one. And then lastly, I got my packages from Gabby from our book swap, and I got them in the mail, so I'm gonna open them on camera. I've been waiting for a week, and we've both been highly waiting for me to open these. So I'm gonna open these up and show you guys what she sent me. Oh my gosh. So she said, she's like, we think a lot alike. So how funny. How adorable. Oh my gosh. She says, saw this and I couldn't resist. Oh my gosh. It is a book sleeve with little clouds on it. That is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. Gabby, I love this. This is so adorable. And we do think a lot alike. I was kind of expecting that comment to be, I think this may be a mug. But this is so funny. I was so not expecting this one. And then it's just like bright green on the inside too, which is not really coming up on camera, but it is like a bright green. How funny. So that will be perfect for me to take to work for paperbacks. How funny. That's so freaking cute. Okay, and we're gonna open up this one here. Yep, it is a mug. I don't know what it says, but she said that they had to custom make this. So it says, so it says, we are the 13 from now until the darkness claims us, which is a throne of glass, the 13 witches, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So that is what that looks like. Yes, girl. She knows me so well. So thank you so much, Gabby, for sending me this stuff. She is so sweet. So that is everything for this update. I'm going to continue and listen to my audiobook so I can knock this one out. And then I haven't been really physically reading just because I've been busy, but I do need to get to The Gravity of Us because this is our Muggle Cities Book Club pick for February, which I need to get on because it is the 24th and I haven't started this yet, so we've got only a little bit of time before this. But this is going to be super cute, and I started reading it, but I put it back down, but I've liked it so far, so I just need to actually set aside time to actually read it, but I've been busy. So that's my update, and I will check back with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, and welcome to another day in the reading vlog. It is Tuesday, it's about 3:30, and we've just been running errands for the house and stuff, but I wanted to update you guys on finishing the Good Girls Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I ended up finishing this one last night. I think I'm gonna rate it like a 3.75 out of 5 stars. It wasn't anything that would set it apart from other YA thrillers in my opinion, but it was still really good and entertaining. And I found there was some recycled tropes in here, but overall it wasn't like bad, and I liked the writing style. I liked the different characters and the dynamics in here, but it definitely wasn't anything mind-blowing. So I did finish this one and I enjoyed it. There's not really much to say about that one besides that. So this one is done, and then I was searching online looking at graphic novels because I am really good about keeping up with new release books but not new release graphic novels. So I haven't picked up Giant Days yet, so I went into work today to order that one, because we didn't have it in store, the newest volume, and you guys know I'm obsessed with Giant Days, so had to order that one in. And while I was there, I also picked up this one that kept getting like ads for it on Goodreads and such. Like it came up like twice within like 10 seconds of me scrolling through Goodreads. So I looked into it and I was like, all right, I'll give it another shot, even though I've read several different Harley Quinn things and I wasn't into it. It just wasn't done super well. But this one toted that it was not male gaze, which means over-sexualization of women in it. So I really appreciate that. I'm really sensitive to that. It annoys me to no end when women are over-sexualized in graphic novels, just because the primary audience is male. So I was really like willing to give this one a shot, and that is Harleen, and it looks like this. So I decided to pick it up, and so far I've already started reading it, and so far it's so good. The artist doing a fantastic job. I really like the artwork. Plus, look at the cover. Like, first of all, this is already amazing, but with the dust jacket, you take this off and this is underneath, and I like that sold me on it because it looks fantastic. And it is definitely it's volume 1. It is the origin story of Harley Quinn, or Dr. Quinzel. So I'm really liking this one so far. I'm not very far into it, but the artwork is stunning, the way that they have done the narrations and such. And we're starting off with Dr. Quinzel, so it is true to form with the actual origin story. Now, you guys know that I am not a big DC fan. I've been tiptoeing into it probably the last couple of years, but I'm definitely more of a Marvel girl, so I am not your expert on DC comics at all, or Harley Quinn, but from what I can tell, this is done really well, and I'm really enjoying this one. And so far, so good, with no sexualization of women, and no sexualization in general so far. So I'm pretty excited. I already had a few chuckles, and I can't wait to finish this one tonight. So yeah, it's just a really well done setup for this. So I'm gonna be finishing this one tonight, and then I've been flipping through different audiobooks and I haven't quite landed on one, but I am currently listening to Stiff, which is all about human cadavers. I don't know if I'm gonna fully finish this one because it is very clinical. It is by Mary Roach, and it's The Curious Lives of Human Cadavers. So that is what that one looks like. Like I said, I'm not very far into that one, but it's interesting so far, but I don't know if I want to listen to it for 8 hours of it just being very clinical, them working on bodies. I was hoping for a little bit more of a storytelling aspect of it. And then I also downloaded The Bride Test by Helen Hong. So this one may be also on my radar that I haven't picked up or started yet. I'm gonna give Stiff a little bit more of a chance to grow on me a little bit. But that is my update for today, and I am going to put on my audiobook and do a few things around the house, and I will check back with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so update. It is Thursday at about 10:40, and I have been, well, I re-dyed my hair, so I am back to full-blown ginger mode now. But I have been listening to the Bride Test, I think that's what it's called. Let me pull it up here. The Bride Test by Helen Hong, and I'm on chapter 5. I only have about 8 hours left. I've been listening to it for roughly about 2 hours, and I'm enjoying it. It's very easy to read. It's not quite what I expected it was going to be. I wasn't sure what I was expecting, but this one is all about a woman who goes to Vietnam, I believe. I could be very wrong. And she is interviewing people for her 26-year-old son who has never been on a date or has a girlfriend. And she wants her son to get married and have babies, basically. So she is going to bring back a girl. So she's interviewing all of these eligible girls, and they walk into this bathroom, and the bathroom attendant is cleaning the bathroom and sees all these women crying. And the mom who's been interviewing all of these people comes in, and basically the main girl, who is our bathroom attendant, sees her and thinks, I can get a big tip out of this lady. Like, she looks like she has money. So she is being very nice to her and you know, working for that tip. And the mom decides that she really likes her and she wants to send her back to America and see if her son will be interested or to marry this girl. So that's basically where I'm at, just within like the 2 hours. So not a lot's happened, but also things are escalating quickly in things because they've now met. So definitely not something that's like instant favorite, but I'm enjoying it. It's really easy to listen to, and so I'm going to continue listening to that. I haven't gotten any farther physically reading because I've been kind of in a reading slump a little bit, but I've been listening to that, and I still have Stiff, but I haven't really listened to much of that one either. So that is my update, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, and welcome back to another day in the reading vlog. It is now Saturday night. It's about 7, or just a little past 7 p.m. and I wanted to update you guys. So I'm not sure what the last time I've updated, but I have purchased yet another Giant Days graphic novel because you guys know that I'm obsessed with this graphic novel series. So this is volume 12. I've already started reading this. I'm already liking it. I think I'm gonna not let myself finish this because I want to finish something else first, but I'm definitely gonna finish this one up afterwards. This is my self-proclaimed self-care graphic novel series. This is what I want to read when I just want to like escape and enjoy my life, and just like, it's just a graphic novel that just makes me feel good to read, and it just makes me so happy. So I'm gonna get to this one ASAP because I freaking love this series, and I can't believe it took me so long to order this. So picking this one up, and I'm liking it so far. And then I am going to continue reading my Harleen graphic novel, and I am enjoying this so far. I haven't read much more, but I am going to finish this one off today because I would really enjoying it. So I'm really liking this one. For my audiobooks, I'm not sure if Stiff is going to be the graphic novel or the audiobook for me, just because it's, I wanted some type of story, and it's very clinical, a bit like reading a textbook, but I haven't gotten that far into it, so I may get there. But I've been listening to the Bride Test. I have 6 hours left of this now, just about 6 hours. This one is real weird, and I'm not sure that I like it. It's really easy to listen to, and like parts of it are endearing, but I mean, there's definitely some parts where I've been like, should I DNF this? Because it just like, the type of raunch that's in it is not my taste. So I don't know how I feel about it. And there's very like subjectable lines to, this is how a woman should act, this is how, like, you know, how you should treat someone type of thing. And the only reason why it didn't bother me a super ton is because there is a cultural difference with this couple, and a cultural difference because they're literally from different cultures. And that's the only thing getting a pass, because if it was, say, 2 Americans preaching like that, I would have DNF'd it majorly, and I would have had a serious problem with it. But I do have to adjust it a bit because of the cultural differences being placed with her being from different countries. So otherwise I wouldn't have liked it, but I am pushing through because it is really easy to read. And yeah, I've got 6 hours left. I'm listening to it at 1.5 speed, and it does expire in 2 days. But I think I'll be able to finish that one. So I am just going to sit down, and tonight is just, I've been doing so much stuff around the house lately I've been so busy and I haven't really given myself a reading night in quite some time, and so I'm just gonna sit. I'm cuddled up in blankets. I've got my fireplace going. I'm just gonna sit down and read some graphic novels that make me happy. So this is my reading update, and I will see you guys in a little bit tonight when I update you, because hopefully I'm gonna finish some of these. So yeah, I will check back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, I am not done yet, but this is the type of imaging I like to see in my graphic novels, like the creativeness that we see Harley Quinn's shadow behind Dr. Quinzel, and I freaking love that. And it talks about tend not to notice the shadows of a shape of your own shadow, and I just freaking love that, especially in the Arkham shadow as well. So it's just like subtle nods to the artistry in this one that makes it just exceptional so far, and I'm really enjoying it. I cannot wait to continue with it, and hopefully it stays just as good as it has been. Hey guys, this is going to be the last clip of this reading vlog, because I realized that I keep putting it off of filming this last clip, and now it's been days later since I was planning on filming this last clip. But I wanted to round out this reading vlog by saying that I ended up, I don't even think I gave you any updates, but I read and finished The Gravity of Us. Go watch our live show over on my channel of Gabby and I discussing this. I ended up giving this a 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this one. It's really cute. It covers a lot of needed topics in the young adult section. It talks about parents with mental illness. It talks about how the ramifications of that fall on the child, how they grow up. It has a same-sex couple. It stars 2 boys. It is about NASA, and it's about social media and how social media can be used for good and evil, and it is really enjoyable. I highly recommend if you like things like Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. I think you're really gonna like this. It feels very similar writing style wise, but I really enjoyed this, and I recommend checking this one out as well. So that is my update on that one. I've got about 3 hours left of the bride test, and I will let you guys know in my next reading vlog how I like that. So far, I'm not sure if this is she's the writer for me. Let me know down below if you guys have read her, Helen Hong, and if you guys like her, if the other ones are better. Also, I didn't realize this is the second one technically in the Kiss Quotient series, so I just jumped into this one, but I was able to follow along no problem. So I don't know if there is other characters that were like showed up in this one that originated in the first one, but I did like that there is the autism representation in this, and I really liked how that they went about that, and I thought that was an interesting twist to a romance book, and how that can affect it, and how to communicate with your partner to deal with those things and make it okay for everybody. But I don't necessarily love it. It's really easy and fast to listen to, and it's enjoyable, but not something that I would recommend just off the bat. So that is going to be it for this reading vlog. Stay tuned for next reading vlog, because we are getting into it. I'm going to finish my graphic novels that you saw in this one, plus I will be getting to this bad boy in my next reading vlog, and you guys know I am Sarah J. Maas Crash. So I will see you guys in my next reading vlog. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.